If you're watching this video, you procrastinate. Don't try to get around it because there's no other reason you'd want to watch me get out of it. Today, I'm working on some economics notes for school. Some brief context, I am a Year 12 student at high school in Australia. I don't particularly take much interest in school, but economics and PDHPE, or personal development, health, and physical education, are 2 out of 4 subjects I'm relatively keen about. Just a quick side note, a reminder for everyone to stay hydrated and always keep a bottle of water around. Now, I am a pretty awkward guy, so here's me doing a random hand signal that I have no idea what it means. Alright, first things first. I say I struggle to independently get work done, and I think it's a human characteristic. Having no accountability is a surefire way to failure or falling short of our goals. The reason I believe this is, if we have nobody to compete with or to impress, then we have no reason to try to be better. Sure, you've heard that phrase, I don't compare with others, I only do it for myself. Absolutely not true. No way in hell. I know for a fact you do way more push-ups or study more if someone positively influencing, that's the key here, positively influencing was in the room, and that's just a fact of the world. As another side note, you may be wondering, how the hell are you listening to that loud ass music in the background? Oh, you weren't wondering? That's fine anyways. Well, if you're like me and you absolutely hate the grind of school, then you'll also be familiar with needing something to just keep you going. And for me, it's deafening funk music and hardstyle to numb the pain. So there you go. Right, so with me, although my goal in life is to be the best person I can be, I cannot accomplish that without accountability. Maybe I am actually just too weak-minded, but having a brother or a leader, someone like that at times, can really help me. In this video, I record myself grinding through these notes. Boom, another form of accountability. I know I'm going to be able to watch the whole video back and see what I did. My posture, my blinking, my hydration patterns. And I also know that tens, hundreds, even thousands of others may watch me do so. So how could I possibly let myself and them down? Being a positive influence is beautiful, and that's what I'm trying to get across. Anyways, you'd be surprised how effective recording yourself doing stuff is. So, pretty cute story now. My cousin's adorable ass baby Chi Chi cries pretty bad sometimes, and when my dad saw and went to help try calm the baby, nothing worked until my dad put his phone camera in selfie mode, and Chi Chi looked at himself cry. Instantly stopped. I swear it's some sort of biological desire to not want to actually see ourselves do bad things or look bad. Like, there's no other way, there's absolutely no way I'm getting distracted while recording myself. Otherwise, I feel like shit. So it's a lot easier that way. A study or life tip I have is make sure you're actually blinking a lot. When we use our phones or when we're just focused on work, we actually blink like at least half the amount we normally do. I look funny as hell blinking forcefully, but my eyes need it to avoid strain and maintain their health, which is already doo-doo. It really is crazy because throughout recording myself getting to work, I actually got a lot of work done, and I even wrote some of the scripts for this video. Like, things like that just come very naturally, and I can get heaps of work done in a short amount of time, and that's the beautiful thing about accountability. Having technology can be the greatest tool for productivity. Timers, music, recording ourselves, all can really help us stay focused and on task. On the other hand, it can also be our greatest obstacle. Distractions everywhere. I'm talking notifications, games, videos on your YouTube watch later playlist, waiting to be watched. You see, we can't just pick and choose the results that we think we'll get from an activity. Almost everything has 2 sides to the coin, and appreciating that would probably give you the most out of that experience. Ignorance may be bliss, but truth hurts so good sometimes. I see this a lot in my life. and there are way more things that can go wrong than right. But that's also beautiful, because if everything's going right, you're not trying hard enough. Failure is success, or part of it at least. When the chance for error is a lot higher than the chance for success, we work harder, and when we work harder, we become better in legit every way. It's pretty difficult to find the beauty in things like this, especially at the start. But when you face some adversity and still dominate others and your previous self, you realize the value in a tough journey, whether the result is a win, loss, draw, etc. Don't really have that much else to say, but an important thing I want to put out there is I really have struggled with high school in the past year. Physically, it's been super hectic trying to keep up with homework, assignments, volleyball training after school 3-4 times a week, school matches on Saturdays, to go along with eating clean or trying to all the way through, not being toxic or annoying with my family and friends, and all that other stuff. Mentally, my discipline in the previous year was probably a 5 out of 10 for my standards. Having experienced long stretches where I'd wake up at 4:30 a.m., 5 a.m., I know that my body simply took over my mind more times than not. This caused a ripple-on effect back to my physical health. Spontaneous Domino's orders on Sundays and hiding the box, getting a few too many pastries from the bakery. Just eating unhealthy sometimes is a sign of poor mental health, which I admittedly could have taken care of better. I'm sharing this because I'm sure there's someone, at least one person out there, who's going through something like me. You're a hopeful, ambitious guy or gal, but you just can't get shit done when you want or need to sometimes. My message to you is this: find accountability. That's the way out. If you're even a moderately compassionate person, you're probably not going to want to let others down in your life. Include not letting yourself down as part of this. Huge cheat code. If it doesn't work, you should probably search for some internal issues you have been struggling with. I wish you the best on your journey to overcoming procrastination. It's an ever-permeating issue in our modern world, but it's not a battle we have to fight alone, so good luck with it. To finish the video, something really smart I heard the other day, which really helps not just procrastination but all aspects of my life, is don't reward your progress or hard work by punishing it. Now what this means is, let me give you an example. If you've just studied for an hour, don't go eat some junk food and ruin your focused, peaceful state. Maybe go out in nature, or just out with your mates, or make a tasty, healthy smoothie. Or if you just finished a tough workout, why go Macca's and get closer to being fat again? You're making it way harder for yourself to become familiar with a better you. Today, in my case, I'm rewarding myself with a swim break after finishing my economics notes. I'm really grateful to be at an amazing place on holiday, so I don't often get to do things like this at all. For the last part of this video, enjoy me seeing if I can actually swim and am not incompetent in the water. Thanks for watching, guys. Look at that tricep. Oof. Yeah, I'll work out.